Steve Jobs, a name synonymous with innovation and revolution, had a humble beginning. Born in 1955, Jobs was adopted and raised in Silicon Valley, California. This region, known for its technological advancements, played a significant role in shaping his future. Growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, Jobs was surrounded by an environment that buzzed with innovation and creativity. The air was thick with the promise of technological breakthroughs, and young Steve was naturally drawn to this world. Even as a young boy, Jobs was intrigued by electronics and gadgets. He would spend countless hours tinkering with various devices, trying to understand their inner workings. His curiosity was insatiable, and he was always eager to learn more. Jobs' inquisitive mind led him to explore the world of electronics. He was fascinated by how things worked, and was determined to learn everything he could about them. This passion for understanding and creating would become a defining characteristic of his life. He spent hours tinkering with devices, disassembling and reassembling them, driven by a thirst for understanding how things worked. This hands-on experience was invaluable, providing him with a deep understanding of technology that would later prove crucial in his career. His interest was further fueled by his surroundings in Silicon Valley, the hub of technological advancement. The region was home to many of the world's leading tech companies, and Jobs was inspired by the innovation happening all around him. It was during his high school years that Jobs met Steve Wozniak, a like-minded tech enthusiast. The two quickly became friends, bonding over their shared passion for electronics and technology. They would spend hours discussing their ideas and dreams for the future. Together, they delved deeper into the world of electronics, attending lectures and workshops, their shared passion laying the foundation for a revolutionary partnership. They were constantly learning, experimenting, and pushing the boundaries of what was possible. Little did they know their shared love for technology would change the world. Their collaboration would eventually lead to the creation of Apple, a company that would revolutionize the tech industry and change the way we live and work. The early days of Steve Jobs were marked by curiosity, passion, and a relentless drive to innovate, setting the stage for his future success. The year was 1976. It was a time of great change and innovation, a period when the seeds of the digital revolution were just beginning to sprout. The world was on the cusp of a technological transformation that would alter the way we live, work, and communicate forever. The world was yet to experience the power of personal computers. Mainframes and mini-computers dominated the landscape, accessible only to large corporations and research institutions. The idea of a computer in every home was still a distant dream, a vision held by only a few forward-thinking individuals. In a humble garage in Los Altos, California, two young men, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, embarked on a journey that would redefine the technological landscape. This unassuming space, cluttered with electronic components and tools, became the birthplace of a revolution. Jobs, with his charismatic vision, and Wozniak, with his unparalleled engineering skills, formed a partnership that would change the world. Armed with Wozniak's engineering brilliance and Jobs' visionary zeal, they hand-built their first product, the Apple I computer. This was no small feat. It required countless hours of meticulous work, soldering circuits and assembling parts. Their dedication and passion were evident in every detail of the machine. This was no ordinary machine. It was a testament to their belief in making technology accessible to everyone, not just engineers and scientists. The Apple I was designed to be user-friendly and affordable, a stark contrast to the complex and expensive computers of the time. It was a bold statement that computing power should be within everyone's reach. The Apple I, a simple motherboard, was just the beginning. It was a proof of concept, a demonstration that personal computing was not only possible but also practical. This modest piece of hardware laid the foundation for what would become a global phenomenon. It represented their shared dream of bringing personal computing to the masses. They envisioned a world where computers were not confined to laboratories and offices, but were an integral part of everyday life, used by students, hobbyists, and professionals alike. This garage, now considered the birthplace of one of the world's most valuable companies, served as a crucible where innovation and ambition fused to create history. It stands as a symbol of what can be achieved with vision, hard work, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. The story of Apple is a testament to the power of dreaming big and daring to turn those dreams into reality. The success of Apple I fueled their ambition. Jobs and Wozniak knew they had something special. They aimed higher, envisioning a computer that was not just for hobbyists, but for everyone. This led to the birth of the Apple II, a groundbreaking machine that would change the world forever. The Apple II, launched in 1977, was a revelation. It was user-friendly, featured a color display, and came in a sleek plastic case. Unlike its predecessors, the Apple II was a complete personal computer, ready to use right out of the box. This marked the beginning of the personal computing revolution. The Apple II became a massive success, penetrating homes, schools, and businesses. Jobs' vision of making technology accessible to the masses was becoming a reality. Section 4. The Macintosh. A new era of personal computing. In the annals of technology, few moments stand out as vividly as the unveiling of the Macintosh in 1984. It was a moment that signaled the dawn of a new era in personal computing, one that would forever change the way we interact with machines. Jobs' pursuit of innovation didn't stop at the Apple II. The Apple II had already set a high bar, becoming a beloved tool for both businesses and hobbyists. But for Jobs, this was just the beginning. He envisioned something far more revolutionary, a device that would not only perform tasks, but also inspire creativity and innovation. He envisioned a future where computers were not just tools, but extensions of one's creativity. Jobs saw the potential for computers to become an integral part of everyday life, not just for professionals, but for everyone. He believed that technology should be accessible, intuitive, and most importantly, empowering. This led him to the development of the Macintosh, a computer that would redefine the relationship between humans and technology. The Macintosh was designed with a clear vision: to make computing personal. It was a bold step away from the complex, text-based interfaces of the time, towards something more user-friendly and visually engaging. Introduced in 1984, the Macintosh was revolutionary. Its launch was accompanied by one of the most iconic commercials in history, directed by Ridley Scott. The commercial depicted a dystopian world, which was then shattered by the arrival of the Macintosh, symbolizing freedom and innovation. It featured a graphical user interface with icons and windows, a stark contrast to the text-based commands of other computers. This interface made it possible for users to interact with their computers in a more natural and intuitive way, using a mouse to point and click rather than typing complex commands. This made the Macintosh intuitive and easy to use, even for beginners. It opened up the world of computing to a broader audience, including families and educational institutions. The Macintosh was not just a tool for work, it became a part of everyday life, used for everything from homework to creative projects. The Macintosh was more than just a machine, it was a statement. Its sleek design and powerful capabilities made it a symbol of innovation and creativity. It was a testament to Jobs' belief that technology should not only be functional, but also beautiful and inspiring. It challenged the status quo and demonstrated Jobs' commitment to design and user experience. The Macintosh was a bold declaration that technology could be both powerful and accessible, that it could enhance our lives in ways we had never imagined. The Macintosh's launch marked a pivotal moment in the history of personal computing. It set the stage for future innovations and established Apple as a leader in the tech industry. The legacy of the Macintosh lives on, a testament to the power of vision and the impact of design. Section 5. Facing the storm: Jobs' departure and Apple's struggles. Success, however, was not without its challenges. Internal conflicts arose, and Jobs' management style, often perceived as demanding and uncompromising, led to disagreements. This period of internal turmoil culminated in Jobs' departure from Apple in 1985. The following years were a period of struggle for Apple. The company, once at the forefront of innovation, seemed to lose its way. The products lacked the vision and distinctiveness that had become synonymous with the Apple brand. Jobs' absence was deeply felt. His visionary leadership and relentless pursuit of perfection had been the driving force behind Apple's success. The company he had built was at a crossroads, and the future looked uncertain. Section 6. The return of the visionary: Jobs' second innings at Apple. In 1997, after more than a decade away, Steve Jobs returned to Apple. The company he had founded was on the brink of collapse, its future uncertain. Jobs, however, saw an opportunity, a chance to revive the company he loved and lead it back to its former glory. Upon his return, Jobs made swift and decisive changes. He streamlined the product line, focusing on a few key areas. He instilled a renewed sense of purpose and innovation within the company. His return was a turning point for Apple. His leadership, vision, and unwavering belief in the company's potential reignited the spark of innovation. This marked the beginning of one of the most remarkable corporate turnarounds in history.